continuing education students. My name is Paul, and I wanted to go over real quick the digital waiver forms that you'll be receiving when you sign up for a continuing education class with us in the shop. And so what you're going to look for in your email is an email similar to this. It's going to say create your PADI account and then your name after that. I'm using myself as an example here for simplicity. And you're going to go down and you're going to see basically this. Now, what you want to do after this is, even though you might already have an account with PADI, you're just going to click on Create Account. And what this is going to do is it's going to direct you to PADI's webpage for you to sign in. So your two options here are, if you have a PADI account already, you can go ahead and plug your details in and log into your PADI account. Basically, what this is doing is taking the email that you give us in the shop and making sure that it lines up with PADI's email that they have on file for you. And then after you sign in, it's going to send you another email with the link for the forms that you need to fill out for us. I know this is confusing, but this is the way they've set it up to work. So you're going to get to this page after you click on that initial email. And if you already have a PADI account, you can go ahead and sign in here. If you don't have a PADI account, you're going to click on sign up. Or if you have a PADI account and if you've forgotten your password, then you can go ahead and click on the forgot password and go through that process. In this case, I already have an account, so I'm going to show you what it looks like from this point forward. So you're going to click on the email here, type your email in, and then your password. I already have that pre-filled out here, so we can get through it pretty quick. And then you're going to click sign in. Now, once this logs in, it's going to ask you to confirm your address. And this is to make sure that PADI's files are updated with the correct address for you. People move often, and so we want to make sure that we have the right address for your card to come to, as well as updated for all that. So if all of this is correct, then you can click on skip. If it's not, go ahead and put the new address in and hit update. This is all correct. We're going to hit skip. So basically, what's happening now is we invited you to fill out some digital forms. It's asking you to go ahead and link that digital form that we sent you to your PADI account. And so now if you look, it takes us to this generic page, but at the very top here in blue, it says, please check your email to complete your digital forms. So now that we've verified that the forms we sent you are linked with your PADI account, you can then go back to your email, and you should have another email from PADI. Okay, so now that email came through, and it says it's time to get started, and then it'll say your name, obviously not Paul. I'm going to click on that email, and it's going to look like this. And this is where you're going to click on complete my forms, and it's going to take you to the proper page to go ahead and complete your forms digitally. One thing to remember with the forms digitally is that if you answer, it's going to step you through. This is very simple. It's going to do it step by step. So it'll be super easy to get through this. You can actually do it from your phone as well. So one thing to remember though, if you get down to this medical questionnaire, here, the medical statement, and if you have to answer yes to any of these questions, you're actually going to have to print this off and have a doctor sign off on it and then bring us the physical copy of the form to complete the training. And so as long as you answer no to everything, you don't have to get a doctor's signature. But if you answer yes to even one question, it's going to need to be signed by a doctor. And then this piece down here, if you read, it says you will need to complete this portion of the form only if you answered yes. So when you go to complete, as long as you fill out everything no, this is not even going to be a fillable area for you, because we don't need it filled out as long as you answer no. But if you do answer yes, this would get printed out, taken to the doctor as well. After you're done, you're going to click on done, and then it's going to let us know that the forms are done, and you can continue on with your training. So that's about as simple as it is. Just remember that that first step, it confuses a lot of people when it takes you to the login page. You have to log in for it to link the digital forms that we sent you to your PADI account. Once it does that, it's going to send you a second email. That's the one where you'll click on it and be able to access these forms to fill out online. Obviously, if you have any questions, you feel free to call the shop. Your best bet might be to reach out to your instructor, though. And if you run into an issue, maybe replay this video and look at the steps again, because I know it's kind of confusing at times, but this works just about every time. Shouldn't have any problems with it as long as you follow the steps. We look forward to having you in the class soon, and we'll see you then. Bye.